This was a conference organised by Recycling and Waste World to bring together the professionals who are coping with waste and those who can process it to help comply with new directives from the European Union. From the European Union, a rapporteur and Member of Parliament gave an overview of the negotiating progress from 2006 to the passing of the directive in November 2008, which now asks member countries to comply with this by December 2010. An overview of the UK government strategy within the EU climate changes directives was given by an official within the Department of Energy and Climate Change. This is against a background of achieving a tenfold increase in renewable energy by 2020, with three key drivers for an ambitious policy. The first of these is in the area of climate change, with the aim of reducing carbon emissions by 80% by 2050.
I think it involves achieving a 34% reduction approximately by 2020 relative to 1990 levels. And we're aware that in addition to the carbon pricing mechanism and ensuring we have behavioural change, technology support such as that for renewable energy will be absolutely crucial to taking us to these carbon reduction commitments. Second key driver is achieving security of our energy supplies. So renewable energy it increases the diversity of our different fuel sources, and it will reduce our dependence on fossil fuel imports as the gas and oil from the North Sea declines. Third driver behind the renewable energy strategy is obviously our legal obligations. In spring 2007, we signed up to an EU renewable energy target to achieve 20% of Europe's energy from renewables by 2020. We agreed that the UK target, or the UK contribution to that, should be that the UK achieves 15% of our energy from renewable sources by 2020. And we expect the directive to be adopted formally in spring 2009. So over the next 11 years, we have an enormous target.
The strategy for reaching these targets involved using aspects of waste conversion, and one highlight was the 9 million tonnes of waste food and 6 million tonnes of waste wood that goes to landfill every year. These are known as biomass. In the exhibition hall, just some of the companies poised to provide the UK with the technology to achieve their ambitions.
Not only do we use the waste from water treatment sites, we also have sites with landfill, because obviously you get methane from landfill sites, and that runs in parallel with the water treatment, effectively. Same sort of idea. We heat as much of the waste as we can from the heat that comes off the unit to generate power to go back to the national grid.
Nextec plan to roll out 10 plants across the UK to produce 4.5 million litres of diesel fuel a year from plastic waste.
We are building up infrastructure to collect from the household all the items of plastic that are readily recycled, and slowly we're developing a recycling infrastructure. So plants are being developed, we're putting recycled materials back into packaging, but there's approximately 2 million tonnes of plastic that end up heading towards landfill every year. And what we're doing is developing a process that will turn the plastics into a diesel fuel, so we can use it for energy and for transport, and so we can end up having a resource instead of a material going to landfill.
It's companies like these that could benefit from the £7 billion in private finance initiatives that the UK government has in the renewable energy pipeline.